John McDowell just posted this video short. Does Bad Bunny understand what love is? It's a little 1 minute where McDowell and his son, Scotty McDowell, talk about how apparently Bad Bunny does not understand at all what love is. Let's play this clip because I'm going to say this is like one of the most obnoxious things I've seen to come out of the mouth of an apologist in a while. And yeah, again, that is saying something.
Ahora sí, de cuando ya tuve, debí darte más besos y abrazos. Ojalá. Muchas gracias.
Okay, so at the Super Bowl halftime, there was a banner that said the only thing that's more powerful than hate is love. And when I saw that, I'm like, okay, does Bad Bunny have any idea what love is? Because I don't believe love is mainstreaming delusion.
I love Latin music. He's an amazing performer, but he's confused about love. Love is when you act towards the objective good of another. Notice in this picture, he is fully clothed. Notice when he goes to women, they're not clothed. There's a double standard that's there. And when are we going to stop making objects about women? Love is to care for the best, not to objectify. So I appreciate the call to love. I think he's confused about what it really is.
Let's unpack this. So first of all, Scotty McDowell says he points out that he's got a banner that says love is greater than hate or more powerful than hate. And he says, but according to Scotty McDowell, Bad Bunny doesn't understand at all what love is. Sean McDowell isn't quite as absolute. He more kindly says that, oh, Bad Bunny is confused about love. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. Um, because when I watched his 13-minute presentation, I thought actually I saw a lot of love in there. Bad Bunny has devoted his career to representing the plight of his people, Puerto Rico, and the richness of their culture to the world around him. He just recently had a 31 date residency in Puerto Rico. Does that sound, do I sound like I'm a native speaker? He had a 31 date residency there to bring millions of people to come to the country and millions of dollars into the economy because he loves his people. And this 13 and a half minute presentation was a journey through the richness, the beauty, and the struggles and the nobility of the people of Puerto Rico, including, I loved at the end where he had all those telephone or power poles and illustrating the struggle of Puerto Rico with its power grid and the way that the United States has repeatedly exploited Puerto Rico. I've linked below if you're interested. A wonderful little video by Geography by Jeff, which is one of my favorite nerd channels on YouTube, just posted in the last week or so, where he goes through the history of how the United States has exploited Puerto Rico and really had its neck or its foot on Puerto Rico's neck. And Bad Bunny has stood with his people against that. He could have just gone off and lived wealthy in Los Angeles or New York or Paris or wherever. But no, he has identified with his people. That's what love looks like. I mean, Jesus said, greater love has no man than he laid down, give his life for another. Now, I'm not saying he's sacrificed himself in terms of dying, of course, but the whole point of what Jesus is saying is love is evidenced in commitment and sacrifice in big and small ways. And for these two apologists to sit there and the way they look down and they kind of smile and then they go on and Scotty McDowell says, well, he doesn't understand what love is at all. And Sean then goes on and says, he's confused about love. Why? Their reason for saying he doesn't understand what love is that he's fully clothed, and some of the women are not fully clothed during the performance. What an insane
God bless
account
America.
of love.
Sea Chile, Argentina, Uruguay. Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, México, Cuba, República Dominicana, Jamaica, Haití, las Antillas, United States, Canadá, and my motherland, mi patria, Puerto Rico.
It's awesome. I read one of the comments below the video on YouTube where it was posted, and this person said that they are from Uruguay, and they said it's a small country, but as we were watching, Uruguay is one of the smallest countries in Latin America, not as small as Guyana, but it's pretty small. And at the moment that he named that country, Uruguay, then this man's child stood up, and then they said, "That's us, that's us." And he just reflected in his comment on the power of representation, of having somebody ennoble you and your people and raise you up. America is not the United States. America is the Western Hemisphere of all of these countries. And here, Bad Bunny says, God bless the entirety of these people. May we live together in harmony and appreciate the beauty and the nobility of everyone's culture and not exploit people as the United States has done for decades in the Western Hemisphere and in Latin America. And these two apologists sitting in their studio in California want to tell me this guy doesn't understand what love is because some of the women were scantily clad, doing Latin American salsa, for example, which so much of that is cultural, right? And so much of these standards of what constitutes um, modesty versus immodesty or propriety versus impropriety. So much of that is socially constructed standards relative to cultures. A friend of mine worked for years in Indonesia, and the men there, um, modesty consisted of them being completely naked and having what was called a penis gourd covering just their genitals. That was modesty in that Indonesian culture. And these two apologists sitting in their air-conditioned studio in California telling us all Bad Bunny isn't he doesn't understand what love is because they don't think that the women performing in his video were dressed adequately to show the modesty that they believe as California evangelicals is necessary for Bad Bunny to know what true love is. What an extraordinarily ignorant and obnoxious stance that is. And I'll say this, watching Scotty alongside his father Sean, you see the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. He learned this kind of ignorant, smarmy attitude to judge other people, say that they don't know what love is. He learned that from his father and his grandfather, sadly, and from the wider evangelical apologetic complex. I referred a moment ago to the comments underneath the YouTube posted video of Bad Bunny's performance, but this is another comment I really liked, and I just wanted to highlight it. This individual, he said, or she said, I made a mistake and was an idiot and made a rude comment about this man performing at the Super Bowl. What a jerk I was. I just watched this and it was incredible. I guess it made me open my eyes more to the world love, not just the country I live in, America. I'm sorry, Bunny. This was crazy amazing. I loved it. We needed something like this to bring us together. Thank you. God bless. We all deserve freedom and happiness. Sean McDowell and Scotty McDowell, they watch Bad Bunny's performance and they're saying, those women, they're not clothed appropriately. This man doesn't understand at all what love is. This man is confused about what love is. We understand what love is because we ensure that our women are dressed appropriately. Nothing patriarchal about that. And then you have somebody like this who came to it with a bias, a dismissive bias. And they recognize they got the message loud and clear. Bad Bunny understands what love is a hell of a lot better than Sean and Scotty McDowell do. I'll tell you that right now. He showed what love is, representation of a people, standing with the people, and then not in a partisan nationalist way, the way that MAGA evangelicals and Donald Trump do, where they think of nation states as zero-sum games. The more that we get, the less that you get. We need to look out for ourselves. No, for Bad Bunny, it was ennobling everybody. And I mentioned representation in Uruguay a moment ago. I love how he ended with Canada. It sent chills through my spine. And I've heard other Canadians saying the same thing. For us to be included, to be represented, to be acknowledged, when the United States, this government is repeatedly threatening to invade our country, disparaging us as the 51st state, calling our prime minister a governor. Who the hell do you think you are, Donald Trump? To find our own little representation in this 13 and a half minute Super Bowl presentation was awesome. Yeah, God bless. We all deserve freedom and happiness. Now, the last thing I just want to say, I just got to come back to the disgusting, sickening hypocrisy of American evangelicals who provide all this support for Donald Trump. They highlighted him last week at the National Prayer Breakfast, which is just a absolute farce. It has become a complete farce. He was lauded there as the greatest defender of American evangelical Christians. Well, you remember the Great Gatsby party he hosted a few months ago, and it featured women like this, squirming around in a champagne glass in a bikini. That was Trump's Great Gatsby party. Women in bikinis dressed like that. I didn't hear any evangelicals outraged about Trump's Great Gatsby party. I didn't hear one of them outraged about it. I didn't hear one of them saying Donald Trump and all his MAGA movement, they don't understand what love is. They're confused about love because they allow women to be dressed in this humiliating way, this disparaging way. Because I'll say there is something different between a woman squirming around in a glass at a Great Gatsby party and women dancing in a salsa style dance in an entire presentation that is ennobling and oppressed people. They're just different. And for MAGA supporters to have nothing to say about this display is pretty indicative, I think, of their hypocrisy. So those are my thoughts on Sean and Scotty McDowell judging Bad Bunny and saying that he doesn't know what love is. When I hear that, I think of the words of Jesus that these evangelicals are truly blind guides.